Heyo, this is Ronins Comic Corner, episode 3. Let me just start off by saying I'm exhausted. I got like no sleep last night. I'm gonna try to make this as fun as possible though. But please understand I'm about to fucking pass out. The obscure game this week, I guess, is Kane and Lynch 2 arcade mode, which I was gonna originally do online for this episode of Comic Corner, but I couldn't find anyone. As far as I know, I was the only person playing it, and that's happened to me before in weird games. But we're here talking about comics, and this week we have Hard Boiled by Frank Miller and Jeff Darrow, and that's an artist I'm not too familiar with. But the art is the highlight of this book. I'm sure some of you have heard of it. It's Dark Horse, and I'm pretty sure in production for it, Frank Miller, he told Dark Horse he would do 2 series and or graphic novels for them. This is what I've heard. I'm not 110% sure about this, but one of those was Sin City, the other was Hard Boiled, and if any of you have read Ronin by Frank Miller, then you'll kind of recognize the post-apocalyptic feel, and also the sort of feeling of not knowing what's necessarily true and not true, or true and untrue. The art is amazing. I'm actually staring at it right now. It's like it's a graphic novel, and I'm pretty sure it was released as a graphic novel form, not a comic book arc that they turned into a graphic novel. But it's so detailed. I mean, the art in this is really. There's this one page I'm looking at right now where there's all this graffiti on the wall, and you see the main character Nixon on fire with glass in half his body, holding a gun with a bunch of dead bums and some beer on the floor. You can probably picture that pretty easily, but I don't know. The art in this is, it's so. I mean, it must have taken him so fucking long to do this. Like, there's another page in here, or I guess 2 page, where it's a full vista of this place called like Pleasure Palace, and you see all these people, and you can't make them out that well, even though this is a very adult book. Like it's so fucking violent. I mean, it's like things you would never fucking think of are in this book. I mean, it's insane. It kind of reminds me of RoboCop, and and then I remembered, well, wait a minute. Frank Miller, the writer of this book, he wrote RoboCop 2. Yeah. I mean, it's really similar. Even the gun the guy has, it's like a revolver with a slide. It's really cool. But I mean, I'd imagine this is around the time Frank Miller started to go crazy. I mean, he's not what he used to be. And I think this was sort of like what Dark Knight Returns was for him, where it's really just a project, like it's really just practice for him almost. But I mean, it's a really weird book. I do recommend it, but it's violent. I mean, it's really, like, I mean, I've been playing video games my whole life. I've seen every movie, whatever. But this is probably the most violent thing I've ever read. I mean, it's crazy. It really is. I guess that's all I have to say about it. Honestly, the only other thing I have to say is, please give me feedback. And I'm not talking about hating. feel free to send me a message. If you want to hate on me, I'll be all emo. And, oh, but please give me feedback. And right there, what police officer would do that? What fucking police officer would do that? I was on the floor, clearly dead, and he was shooting me at short range with a goddamn submachine gun. I mean, what has this world come to? But, please feel free to give me some feedback, and as always, have a nice day.